मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लाङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम् नमयो विष्णुपादाय श्रीगौरप्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभतीर्थगोस्वामी नामिने कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं कलुषायुतशक्तसुदीननरं सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधवदेवपदम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ग्रंथेरारंभे करिमंगलाचरण गुरु वैष्णव भगवान तीनेरस्मरणे हाय विघ्न विनाशन अनायासे हाय निज वांछित पूरन। So today is a very auspicious Tithi, Guru Purnima, the appearance of Vedavyasa Muni, and it is also the disappearance of Sanatana Goswami. Vedavyasa Muni is Satyavesha avatar, is an empowered incarnation of Supreme Lord Shri Krishna. He is worshipped by the followers of Sanatana Dharma. Those who are karmis, the followers of the path of Karma Yoga, the followers of the path of Dhyana Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Hatha Yoga. Why don't you sit on the chair? Yeah, good now? Okay. And all other, karma mimamsa or various paths, all of them, or for all of them, he is the Guru. He is the one who has started or given instructions for all these path leaders. Therefore, whether one is a karmi, jnani, yogi, tapasvi, bhakta, whatever one may be, all of them on this day worship Vedavyasa Muni because he is Jagat Guru. Vyasa Puja is the worship of Vedavyasa Muni. We worship our Guru on the day of his appearance day, Vyasa Puja. But we have to understand what is the meaning of Vyasa Puja. Vedavyasa Muni is not an ordinary living entity who has taken birth and who is under the afflictions of the three afflictions of this material world, influenced by three modes of material nature. No. He is the empowered incarnation of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, and in order to bring welfare upon all the living entities, he had compiled Vedas. He divided the Vedas, compiled so many scriptures for the welfare of the living entities. So today is Vedavyasa's appearance day. Everyone, the followers of Sanatana Dharma, or the modern name is Hindu Dharma. It's a modern name, it's not the scriptural name, Hindu Dharma. It's a Sanatana Dharma. So, those who are followers of the Sanatana Marga, the path of Sanatana Dharma, they all worship Vedavyasa Muni on this day. And also, it is a very special occasion for the disciple to serve Guru or worship Guru on this particular day. Because Guru Puja, the meaning of Guru Puja is not just a formal offering of flowers or performance of formal arati to Guru. That is not the actual purpose of Guru Puja, or that is not the actual meaning of Guru Puja. The true meaning of Guru Puja is to follow the instructions of Sri Guru unconditionally, to follow the ideal of Sri Guru. Then it is much more superior to the formal process of offering flowers at his feet. Simply by offering at the feet, Guru is pleased. It is not so. If we are worshipping Guru, but if we are not following the instructions of Guru, will the Guru be satisfied? No. We are serving our father. He has some body problem or some other problem, we are serving him. But if the father is telling, give me that medicine, give me this medicine, no, you eat whatever I am doing, I am doing my service, that's all. You accept whatever I am doing. That is not service. Father is not pleased by it. You have to follow the order of the father. Simply by staying close to the father, or simply by doing, today father, it is your birthday, therefore I am giving gift to you, and rest 364 days I will not obey you. Not actual worship to father, or actual son of a father. That cannot be called as an actual son of a father. In a similar manner, once in a year on Guru Maharaj's appearance day, we are doing puja, but we are not following the ideal and the instructions of Guru. That is not Guru Puja. It's not a formal process. It is the process that comes after surrender, submission. If there is no submission, asharanagata, a person who is non-devotee or non-surrendered, whatever he does is not devotion. Whatever activity he may do, offering flowers, doing arati, if he is not surrendered, it cannot be called as devotion. On the other hand, a surrendered person, whatever he does is devotion. Whatever he does. Therefore, on the Guru Purnima, the actual way of worshipping Sri Guru is by following his ideals, by following his role model, by following his instructions, by accepting his teachings to the heart. This is the actual worship of Guru. This is the actual, service to Sri Guru. Yesterday we had Zoom meetings. Today being Guru Purnima, in each of the meeting they asked about Guru Purnima, how to observe Guru Purnima, how to perform Guru Puja. Guru Puja is simply not a formal act of offering flowers. It is much, much beyond. We have to understand that. Today we heard about Vedavyasa Muni just now in the Hindi Harikatha. So I also want to remember the glories of Sanatana Goswami. The life of Sanatana Goswami is very, very important for the practitioners of Krishna Bhakti. Today is his disappearance day. Today is called also as Mundi Purnima. Guru Purnima because it's Vedavyasa Muni Guru. He appeared, Guru Purnima. It's also called as Mundi Purnima in Vrindavan. Mundi Purnima means Sanatana Goswami has become such a favorite person of all the Brajavasis by his deeds, by his affection, by his love towards everyone, and his unconditional surrender to Mahaprabhu and Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. He became a favorite of all the Brajavasis. Therefore, when Sanatana Goswami disappeared, all the Brajavasis shaved their head. In India, there is a ritual. When the father demises, the son or the sons, they shave their head and they offer oblations to the father. So, they had so much love to Sanatana Goswami that on this day, all the Brajavasis, they shaved their head in, homage to Sanatana Goswami. To this extent, Sanatana Goswami has influenced the Brajavasis. And Sanatana Goswami used to perform Govardhan Parikrama every day without fail. Every day he would perform. And when he grew old, he was, no longer able to do Parikrama like before. So one time when he was doing Parikrama, Krishna came as a small boy and he started fanning him. Krishna is serving his devotees. Sanatana Goswami is doing Govardhan Parikrama. He is tired and he is sitting. Krishna came in the form of a small boy and he started fanning him. And he told, Baba, sit here. I am just coming. He climbed onto the Govardhana mountain. He brought a stone from Govardhana. It's called Govardhana Shila. It's not an ordinary material stone. Stone means we think ordinary stone. No, it's a transcendental spiritual stone. Govardhana Shila. He brought to Sanatana Goswami. Baba, you are very old now. From today you just do parikrama of this. Do circumambulation of only this Shila. By doing this you will get the benefit of doing Govardhan Parikrama. On that particular Shila, Govardhan Shila, there is a footprint of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, footprint of the calf, footprint of his flute. These are there. And Sanatana Goswami used to circumambulate that, Govardhan Shila every day, 4 times. Even today we can see that in Radha Damodar temple. So those who go to Radha Damodar temple in Vrindavan, they get darshan of this Govardhan Shila and they also circumambulate the temple 4 times so as to get the grace of Govardhanji. So on this day, in fact from the previous night itself, all the Brajavasis, they start Govardhan Parikrama. If you go to Govardhan on this day, you will not get any place. You cannot see the path ahead. You just move along with the crowd. So many persons will come to do Govardhan Parikrama because Sanatana Goswami had done it. So they had so much love. It's a very, very auspicious tithi today, Guru Purnima, Srila Sanatana Goswami's disappearance. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given instructions to Sanatana Goswami. Sanatana Goswami's life is a very, very, exalted characters he has got. His life is an example for everyone. That is why Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he has written in Vaishnavake, ताई दुष्टमान निर्जन भजन प्रचारिचो चले कुयोगी वैभव प्रभु सनातने परम जतने शिक्षा दिल जहा चिंत्य हो सही सब. How important the instructions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Sanatana Goswami are is emphasized by Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur in his Vaishnava K hymn. He has written Vaishnava K. Who is a Vaishnava? So in that he is telling, Tai Dushtaman Nirjana Bhajan Prachari Chale Kuyogi Vaibhav. Oh, you wicked mind, you rascal mind, you are propagating that, Nirjana Bhajan, bhajan in solitude is to be performed. This is Kuyogi Vaibhav. This is the opulence of a Kuyogi. Yogi means a yogic person. Kuyogi means a deceiver yogi, a person who is deceiving that he is a yogi. What is the meaning of a yogi? Yogi means he who has control of the sense organs. But Kuyogi is the one who is externally exhibiting that he has control over senses, but internally has the desire to enjoy. He is Kuyogi. So superficially or externally you are thinking that, oh, I am doing Nirjana Bhajan. You understand Nirjana Bhajan? Bhajan in solitude. Bhajan by staying alone. My dear wicked mind, you are like that Kuyogi, propagating to perform Nirjana Bhajan. Don't do that. That is deceptive. You think that you will get name, fame, worship from others by staying alone and performing bhajan. But the mind is a rascal. Your mind is a rascal. Your mind is wicked. Your mind is only enjoying. He is not actually surrendered. What you should do, Srila Prabhupada says, Prabhu Sanatane Paramajatane Shikha Dilasaha Jaha Chintya se sab. Whatever instructions Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given to Sanatana Goswami, you have to meditate upon them very, very cautiously. What did Mahaprabhu instruct Sanatana Goswami? You have to meditate upon them very, very cautiously, very meticulously. You have to meditate on that. What is that? Sanatana Goswami is called Sambandha Acharya. He is the Acharya of Sambandha Gaudiyas, Sambandha, Abhideya and Prayojan. We have, three deities, Sambandha, Abhideya and Prayojana. Sambandha means the knowledge of relationship. Abhideya means the process, and Prayojana means the target, the goal. So, Sambandha, Abhideya and Prayojan. Sambandha Acharya is Sanatana Goswami. How? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this knowledge of who am I, what is my relationship with the Lord, what is my relation with Maya. All these knowledge of our Sambandha means relation with the Lord, with Maya, with time, all these things is given. Sambandha Gyan. Through Sanatana Goswami, he spread these instructions of Sambandha Gyan to all of us. That is why Sanatana Goswami is called Sambandha Acharya. He is an Acharya, like Haridas Thakur is Namacharya. He has given the teachings of how to chant the holy name. Sanatana Goswami is like that Sambandha Acharya. Sanatana Goswami was the Prime Minister of Hussain Shah Badshah, the Emperor of Bengal. He was the Prime Minister. And by seeing his behavior, his dealings with everyone, The king considered him as his brother, both Sanatana and Rupa. They took birth in a very highly orthodox Brahminical family, but for the purpose of livelihood, they had come. The ancestors of Rupa and Sanatana, they had come to Bengal, and they had to become the servants of Muslim king. So although they were Brahmanas by birth, because they were engaged in the service of a Muslim king, they considered themselves as the most fallen. What should be the mood to receive knowledge from Guru, to receive knowledge from the Lord, is exemplified by Rupa and Sanatana. Humility is the most essential thing to receive the knowledge. The moment we have the challenging mood, the moment we think that we are capable and eligible, immediately we become deprived of the true knowledge. Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami, because they worked under the king of Bengal, who was a Muslim, they considered themselves as the fallen Muslims. So, when Mahaprabhu, he was heading towards Vrindavan en route Bengal, he came to Ramkeli, where Rupa, Sanatana and Anupama, the three brothers, they were working there. And Rupa, Sanatana, as soon as they heard that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had come to Ramkeli, immediately they rushed to see him in the night. Because Mahaprabhu came with a big army of the followers of Sanatana Dharma. Big army means they were following. It's not that he has come to declare war, but so many persons were following him. So if the Muslim king or any other Muslims knew that Rupa and Sanatana have come to meet Mahaprabhu, they would be very, offended. So what they did is they came in the night to meet Mahaprabhu. They offered prostrated obeisances. And they are giving their identity. Mlecha jati, mlecha sangi, kari mlecha karma, go brahmana dveshi sange amara sangama. They are holding grass in between their teeth, means in great humility they are telling, Mlecha jati, we belong to Mlecha, the caste, the clan of Mlechas. Mlechas means the degraded, outcasts. Those who are not in the Varnashrama Dharma, they are called Mlechas. Telling that Mlecha jati, Mlecha sangi, we are associating with the Mlechas. Mlechas are the degraded persons, we are associating with them, we belong to that class. Kari Mlecha karma, and also our activities are like that of a Mlecha. And our association is with those who kill or who offend the Brahmanas and the cows. Those who are envious of the Brahmanas and cows, we are friends with them. So, they are in such a humble mood. You may say, what is great about it? They just told what they are doing. They are associating with the Mlechas, and they are friends with the Mlechas, that's why they told. They are the Prime Minister and the Finance Minister of the King. They did not give that introduction of them. They didn't say that, oh, I am the Prime Minister of the King, or I am the Finance Minister of the King. No. This is humility. Their identity is that we are fallen. Therefore, my dear Lord, please shower your mercy. The Vedas, the Itihasas, they say that one should not even see such a person. That is our state. We have come in front of you. Mahaprabhu was extremely pleased with these two brothers, Rupa and Sanatana. They are associates of Mahaprabhu only, Rupa Manjari and Rati Manjari, or Lavanga Manjari. So, Mahaprabhu was greatly satisfied, and he was telling, very nice, Krishna has, brought you here. My purpose of coming to Ramkeli is to meet you only. Why did I stop here? Because I wanted to meet with you. So the meeting of Rupa and Sanatana with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so ecstatic. It is like the meeting of a devotee and Lord. How blissful that moment would be for the devotee as well as for the Lord. Chaitanya Charitamrita describes the meeting of these two, the devotees and Mahaprabhu. Sanatana Goswami, as a prime minister, his intelligence is very, very sharp. He knows what is right, what is wrong, what is to be done, what is not to be done. Therefore, he told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu, why are you taking so many people along with you on pilgrim tour? This is not the way to visit Vrindavan. You should not be visiting Vrindavan with so many pilgrims. Why he told this? Because they are in the Muslim kingdom. And if so many Hindus are going together, then even though the Muslim king was not against the Hindus, but still when he sees so many Hindus gathered, he will be feared and he may take some radical steps, offensive steps. And my dear Lord, this is not the way to visit with so many persons. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not say anything. He proceeded further to Kanai Natashala. There he thought, whatever Rupa told, Sanatana told is right. I shall immediately go back. So from there he returned back to Puri. So the purpose of Mahaprabhu's going to Bengal, he started with the purpose to go to Vrindavan. But he went to Bengal and visited all the devotees. The purpose is to not only meet with all the Gaudiya devotees in their land, but also to meet Rupa and Sanatana. After this meeting, both Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami had developed instant, detachment from whatever they were doing, and they were finding ways to escape from their job. They left everything. Rupa and Sanatana both, how they have done is a very, very interesting episode. We don't have time to go through all the episodes of Sanatana Goswami. There are several episodes that have happened in the life of Sanatana Goswami. So, both of them escaped from the love and affection of the king, the wrath of the king. From everything they escaped and they joined the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How they lived? Sankhya purvaka nama gana natibhikala vasani kritau nidrahara vihara kadi vijitau cha atyanta dinau chayo gopi bhavara samritabdi lahari kallola magnau muhu vande rupa sanatanau raghuyugau shrijiva gopalako. Srinivas Acharya, in his prayers, he is mentioning how the 6 Goswamis, they have led their life in Vrindavan. Sankhya purvaka nama gananati bhi. Every day they would chant a fixed number of the holy names. Every day, fixed number, not less, not more. More they can, but not less, never. Sankhya purvaka. Gana. The glories, singing of the Sankhya Purvaka Gan, even they would, not only the, fixed number of chanting of the holy names, fixed number of the glories Means every day they would sing the glories of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna for a fixed amount of time or a fixed amount of quantity. Gana, natibhi, and also fixed amount of offering obeisances to the Vaishnavas or to the pastime places. Like every day we are giving Jayadhvani, fixed number of, the offerings to the Vaishnavas, fixed number of, prostrated obeisances to the Vaishnavas. We should do this every day. Rupa and Sanatana and all these Goswamis, they have shown us this path. Sankhya Purvakana Magananatibhi Kala Vasani Krito. In this manner, they would spend their day. They would spend their day by chanting fixed number of rounds, chanting fixed number of kirtans, and chanting fixed by offering fixed number of obeisances. Nidra, Ahara, Vihara, Kadi Vijito. They had given up Nidra, sleep, Ahara, eating, Vihara, wandering, roaming. They have given up. Just beneath a tree they would stay. Not just one tree. They would keep changing the trees. Why? Because if we stay under one tree, after few days we will claim that place. Oh, this is mine, why did you come here? So as to not have attachment to the place also. We have attachment to the place, isn't it? If you have gone to our Calcutta Mart, in front of our mart on the roadside, on the, what is called that path, footpath, there are so many persons sleeping. And if you see, the same persons sleep at that place every day. Those same persons. Why? Because they have fixed that place. If someone else is sleeping there, they would immediately, this Calcutta Mutt in front of this thing. Immediately, hey, get up, this is my place. So, the Goswamis, the 6 Goswamis, they would not even stay under one tree fixed every day. They would keep changing the place. This is how they had, led their life without attachment to any material riches, without attachment to a place, and just wearing kopeen. Nothing else. Whether it is summer, winter, rainy season, not at all affected by any of these things. Because they were completely engrossed in, chanting the holy name, in chanting the glories, in offering obeisances. Nidrahara vihara kadi vijito. No sleep, no wandering, no food. Sanatana Goswami had the deities, Madan Mohan deities. How he would, because it is the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to, install the deities, deity worship, the process of deity worship, one of the 4 instructions that Mahaprabhu gave. So he had Madan Mohan deity and he was serving the deity. But Mahaprabhu also gave some other instructions that he has to write scriptures. He was very busy. And how would he eat? What would he offer to the deities? He would simply prepare a cake of the whole wheat and then put it in the fire, and after it is cooked, he would offer. No time to attend to each and every activity of the deity. Because if you have deity, means you have a child at house. You have to attend always. You have to serve with the mood of Vatsali, with the affection and love. Sanatana Goswami had that, but he has this duty of writing scriptures that Mahaprabhu had given. Madan Mohan is telling, oh, time is up so quickly. Madan Mohan is telling, Sanatan, you are just, offering me dry cakes of wheat. At least give some salt. How can I eat? How can you eat dry thing? Just give some salt. Sanatana Goswami says, you make your own arrangements. Whatever I have got in Bhiksha, I offered. I don't have time to address all these things. If you want, make your own arrangements. And rightly so, not for himself, but for his devotee, Sanatana Goswami, the Lord made the arrangements. A ship was coming with salt, it was sinking, and then it came out. And I'm not explaining the detailed story because it will take a lot of time. Sanatana Goswami's life is a very, very, exemplified, extraordinary life, which we cannot finish, not just in 45 minutes or 1 hour or 2 hours. It needs a very, very detailed study, Sanatana Goswami's life. So that is why Srila Chaitanya Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, Prabhu Sanatane Paramajatane Shikhadilajaha Chintiyo se sab. Why there are so many Goswamis? There are so many instructions. Why Prabhupada is telling that whatever teachings that Mahaprabhu had given to Sanatana, meditate upon them carefully, very cautiously, very attentively. Why only Sanatana? Because Sanatana Goswami's instruction, whatever Sanatana Goswami received from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very, very essential. When Mahaprabhu was in Banaras, Varanasi, at that time Sanatana Goswami came. I am skipping so many episodes. You should read very carefully from what our most revered Gurudev has written in Chaitanya Associates book. So many wonderful life events, and each and every event is so very inspirational and so very, instructive. So he was in Banaras at that time. Sanatana Goswami comes and meets, and there is again the second meeting of Mahaprabhu with Sanatana Goswami. Very greatly pleased. He embraces. All these things are happening, but with the limited time we have, already Guru Puja has started, we should go there also. Sanatana Goswami asked, Kayami, who am I? You are a Prime Minister, don't you know this? Why are you asking who am I? Because Prime Minister or engineer or a doctor or a male or a female is not our actual identity. Sanatana Goswami, as a guru, as a Sambandha Acharya of all of us, is asking, who am I? Kano, More, Jare, Tapatrai. Why are the threefold afflictions giving sufferings to me constantly? What am I supposed to do? Living entities, ordinary people think that I am greatly learned scholar, but what I am worried of is, I don't know who I am. People think that I am very learned. Prime Minister. So people think that I am very learned scholar. Sanatana Goswami, very learned scholar. But extreme humility, out of extreme humility, is telling that I don't know who I am. What kind of scholar am I? Sadhya sadhana tattva kichui na jani. What is my goal? What is the object of my life? What should I do to achieve it? I don't know. What do you call such a person as? Intelligent. He is a dumb fellow. A person who does not know what is his goal of life, a person who does not know how to attain that goal, he is not called as an intelligent person. So Sanatana Goswami is telling that I am such a fool. Sadhya sadhana tattva kichui na jani. And I don't know even how to put a question also. I don't know what to ask also. I am such a fool. Therefore, you reveal everything to me by yourself, by your own mercy. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started giving instructions that the living entities are coming from the Tatastha Shakti, the marginal potency of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. By our nature, we are eternally subservient to Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, and our only duty is to serve Him. And he goes on to explain why he speaks this in Benares, why in Varanasi. Our Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj, he used to tell this. Because in Varanasi, in Banaras, there are so many Mayavadis. Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman, I am one with Lord. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chose that place. No, you don't know who you are. You are not Brahman. So in order to completely refute the Mayavad Siddhanta and to give us what is the sambandha, what is our true identity with the Lord, our true relation with the Lord, Mahaprabhu gave this in Banaras. Soon after Sanatana Shiksha, he has rescued all the Mayavadis, Prakashananda Saraswati and others. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chose this place, very important. He chose the person, very important. Why he chose Sanatana Goswami, why he chose Banaras, and why he gave these instructions, all of them have their own purpose. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thus gave these instructions that Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says that we should very carefully, very attentively meditate upon the instructions that Mahaprabhu had given to Sanatana Goswami. Okay, there are several other teachings, instructions from the life of Sanatana Goswami, but time is very short to cover such a transcendental personalities events in the limited time. So I request all the devotees to very carefully go through the teachings of Sanatana Goswami in in whatever book they have got. If they have got Chaitanya Associates, it is very nice. If they don't have, they can read online on bbtirtha.org website. The life of Sanatana Goswami is described there. So it is very, very essential to go through Sanatana Goswami's life for our own spiritual welfare, and particularly on this date, today is his disappearance day, we should pray repeatedly at his feet that, "Oh my Master, please free me from all the sins and offenses that I might have committed knowingly or unknowingly to your feet. Please give me the knowledge of Sambandha, my relationship with the Vaishnavas, my relationship with Supreme Lord, and please establish me in that situation and bring welfare upon me." We should pray sincerely at the feet of Sri Vedavyasa Muni, who through his life has shown to all of us that only by singing the glories of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna for his pleasure will actually bring peace in us. So this is the the reason why Vedavyasa Muni has performed this kind of a pastimes that are mentioned in the fifth chapter of the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. We have to understand all this, and we should pray to the feet of these great souls, to the lotus feet of most revered Srila Gurudev, that may we be situated in our true identity and serve the spiritual master birth after birth. Yes. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Third disappearance during Corona. Yes. So today, okay. So today is also Bhakti Charu Swami's, His Grace Sri Bhakti Charu Swami's disappearance, third disappearance anniversary.
Whereabouts is it? The Varanasi conversation in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Where can I find that?
I think it is in the 19th or the 20th chapter. Sanatana Shiksha spans for 5 chapters.
In which?
Madhya. Rupa Shiksha only in 1 chapter. The conversation with Rai Ramananda in only 1 chapter. And other conversations in only 1 chapter. But to Sanatana Goswami, 5 chapters in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Madhya Chaitanya Charitamrita, 19, 20, 21, 22, I think 23 also.
Well, one day Prabhupada was walking with his disciples and he saw all bird droppings on the floor. And he asked his disciples, "What is the meaning of this?" They're coming up with all different answers. Prabhupada said, "You see, the bird is so attached, it doesn't matter where he is, would fly back to the same place every day to pass his stool. Even the bird is attached to where he passes his stool. I told that one lady that was living in her house, and she said, "Oh, what you're saying is true. The bird can pass anywhere, but he comes to the same place every day."
Yeah, so much attachment to the place. Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Radha Madan Mohan पंचतत्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। परमाराधितम पतित पावन स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्टोम विष्णुपाद प्रवंश स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति दयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री श्री रूपानुग गुरु वर्ग की जय। श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ षड गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। सपरिकर श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन श्री श्री राधा गोविंद श्री श्री राधा गोपीनाथ जीव की जय। श्री श्री गुरु पूर्णिमा तिथि वरा की जय। श्री वेदव्यास मुनि शुभ आविर्भाव तिथि पूजा की जय। श्री गुरु पूजा की जय। जय श्री सनातन गोस्वामी प्रभु शुभ तिरोभाव तिथि पूजा की जय। जय श्री चातुर्मास्य व्रत पालनकारी भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय। समागत हरि कथा श्रवणकारी भक्तवृंद की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।